You ever think about what's really under our feet? I'm not talking about some old caves or a few minerals. I mean stuff so strange, so ancient, it could flip our entire understanding of history on its head. Yeah. So, let's get into it.
I mean, what if there are whole worlds just down there, in the dark, untouched for centuries, maybe millennia, just waiting? Can you imagine the kind of secrets they'd be holding? It would absolutely break the internet, and maybe even our history books.
And look, this isn't some old legend or a plot from a movie. Nope. This whole idea is exploding right now, and it's all coming from these crazy viral videos popping up all over platforms like TikTok.
All right, so what's the big deal? What are these videos actually showing that's got everyone so hooked? Let's break down these so-called discoveries and see what all the fuss is about.
So the main idea, right, is that some explorers supposedly found something impossible. Huge man-made structures buried deep under these really old ruins. We're talking gigantic halls, intricate tunnels, stuff that, according to the history books, just shouldn't be there.
Okay, first up, you see this vast underground hall. It's just, whoa. The camera makes it feel like you're floating through it, and you just get this sense of scale. I mean, look at those pillars. It's massive. It feels impossible for the kind of ancient people we know about to have built this. And then bam! Right in the middle of this watery chamber, there's this enormous statue, just standing there in silence. It looks ancient, powerful, almost like it's a guardian. You gotta wonder, who put it there? And why hide it all the way down here?
Oh, but it gets weirder. Of course it does. The next clips show these dark, tight tunnels, and along the walls are these really strange, almost creature-looking figures. They're not like anything you'd see in a history museum. Super creepy.
And this is the kicker. A lot of these videos end on this one image, a single, terrifying door. It's huge, it's dark, and it is sealed shut. And your brain just immediately goes to, what's behind that door? Is it keeping something in or keeping us out?
So, yeah, that door. It just leaves you hanging, right? After seeing all that, you have to ask, what are we looking at? For a ton of people online, the answer is simple, and it's a huge one.
They're saying this isn't just some random collection of weird stuff. Nope. They believe this is real, hard evidence of a lost civilization, one that history completely missed.
And their argument kind of makes sense, right? Why else would you build something so epic and then bury it? It had to be protecting something, some big secret. For the people who buy into this, it's like finding a real-life Atlantis, solid proof that there's a huge part of our own story that we've never been told.
But you know how it goes. For every person who's a true believer, there's someone else on the other side rolling their eyes. And they're not seeing ancient history. They're seeing something very, very new.
The skeptic's take is pretty straightforward. This isn't an archaeological dig, it's digital art. Probably some clever editing or, and this is the big one, it's AI. Think about it. Nowadays, you can just type a sentence into an AI program, and it'll spit out a ridiculously realistic video of a place that doesn't even exist.
So that's really what it boils down to. You've got two camps. Camp 1 says it's an incredible discovery, real ancient ruins holding a real secret. Camp 2 says it's a fantastic fake, a digital illusion made to get clicks and go viral. A lost world or just a really, really good piece of art? That's the question.
But you know, whether it's real or fake, the fact that these videos are so popular tells us something really interesting about ourselves, doesn't it? It shows how much we want to believe that there are still big mysteries out there, that not everything has been discovered yet.
At the end of the day, a lot of us just want it to be real. It feels like every square inch of the planet is on Google Maps, you know? So the idea that there are still hidden places, huge secrets left to find, that's exciting. That's the magic right there, isn't it? The thrill of what could be.
So that brings it all back to you. After seeing the clips and hearing both sides, where do you land? Are we looking at a game-changing piece of history or just a super clever piece of fiction? You tell